Well, the souls have told me that it's basically a feeling of going from one room to the next. I always tell people jokingly, if you want to practice dying, walk from one room to another room and say, I just passed on. There are, everything's not all always peaches and cream over there. If you go there and you have not been a good person all around, you will send yourself to what I've been told are the lower or darker levels. And I can think of plenty of people that are probably spending their time there. However, the road to Reformation is never closed. You're not condemned there for all eternity. You can work your way into the light and to redeem yourself, but it's completely up to you. And I think that's another thing that people have a misconception about this. They think that, which I don't hold it against them, that they do pray for and to loved ones who have passed on for things that they may, desire to come about. But we are always in the driver's seat. Nobody over there waves a magic wand and says, okay, I'll make this happen. It doesn't work that way. Our loved ones can most definitely be around us in a positive way, as like a guardian angel, to help us to help ourselves. That they can do, but they cannot invade your spiritual experience. There's different levels over there. I believe that when Christ says in the scriptures, in my Father's house there are many mansions, I don't think he's talking about mansions as in the movie Gone with the Wind. He's talking about different levels of existences. And, the average Joe like me, I would expect I'll go to the average place of infinite light, and you can work your way up from there. Sometimes people do have tremendous struggles here, emotionally and mentally, and it can certainly lead to what I consider illnesses of depression and anxiety. And unfortunately, many souls are so overwhelmed by that they unfortunately take their own lives, and realize when they get there, it might not have been the smartest maneuver on their part. But the road to Reformation is never closed for them either. For those people who have lost someone through taking their own life or contributing to taking their own life, they're not burning in hell. They're in the darker levels maybe for a time, but also eventually can find their way into the light. There's always different loved ones or beings there who will come down to the lower levels to help them, to help themselves, to redeem themselves and grow out of it. And it's just that people should never have any type of fear of passing, except if you've been a real SOB here of your own free will. You would have nobody to blame but yourself. But the road to Reformation is never closed. To learn more about the ability and my sessions, subscribe to the YouTube channel.